Hi, I'm Dr. Leo Minsky from the Health Center, and this is the first in a series of videos that we're producing for your information. This video is on cellular inflammation and how it affects your health and what can be done if you have it. This is a typical cell, just like any other cell in your body. It could be a liver cell, could be a kidney cell, could be a heart cell, or it could be any other cell in the body. All cells have certain things in common. A typical cell has a cell membrane. It has a nucleus, which is where the DNA is located. It has mitochondria. The average cell has approximately 2,500 mitochondria. Mitochondria are the cellular furnaces. That's what produces the energy in a cell. The cell has receptor sites. These receptor sites are for attachment points for all the chemicals and nutrients that have to go into the cell. And it has many, many other structures in it that are called inclusion bodies. Now, over time, due to a myriad of different reasons, which we'll go over in other videos, the cell membrane inflames. Now, what happens when the cell membrane gets inflamed? Well, first, what happens is the receptor sites lose their ability to attract and hold on to or bond to different nutrients. When this happens, active transport of these nutrients into the cell decreases. As the active transport decreases, the energy production in the cell drops. When the energy in the cell drops, waste transport out of the cell decreases. Every time you have a metabolic reaction taking place in the mitochondria, energy is produced on one end, but there is also a waste product produced, just like in your car engine. If you think about a cell reactivity is very, very similar to what happens in your car. In the cylinder, there's a mixture of gasoline and oxygen. When the spark plug ignites this mixture, there's an explosion. This explosion drives the piston up, and that's what propels your car. That explosion is the formation of energy. But at the same time, there is a waste product formed from the combustion of the gasoline. That waste product is exhaust. Now, what happens in your car if the exhaust system doesn't work? If the exhaust system in your car doesn't work, exhaust backs up into the engine block and your car stalls out and doesn't work. Well, precisely the same thing happens in a cell. If the exhaust system in a cell doesn't work, if the cell can't get rid of the metabolic waste, then it accumulates in the cell, and eventually it leads to the death of the cell. And on its way to leading to the death of the cell, the process of metabolism decreases. And eventually, as I said, cellular death occurs. As cellular death occurs in more and more cells, eventually, over time, you get organ failure. Now, what makes us different than all other places that you've been to? Well, for one thing, we will leave no stone unturned to find out what the cause of your problem is. we're interested in the cause of the problem, not just the symptoms. Once we find out what the cause is, we will do everything in our power to get rid of the cause of the problem. Now, as my gift to you for watching this video, I'm offering you a free consultation. That's a $150 value. Call 954-421-1839 to reserve your seat, and to reserve your date and time for this evaluation. Call now, because there's going to be a run on this offer. I'm Dr. Leo Minsky from the Health Center, a better choice for chronic care. And I will see you in the office. Thank you. And I know that you learned a lot in this video.